Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great Thursday. Here is your news report, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update for Thursday, March the 11th. In this video, I will be sharing the status of the third stimulus check. President Joe Biden now plans to sign the $1.9 trillion economic relief bill this afternoon. I will also be sharing how families can receive more financial assistance from the $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package. Please do make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn how you can receive your third stimulus check next week. But before this video starts, I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card tomorrow evening. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then comment below.
Bill, you see the president there in the Oval Office. Let's listen.
The weeks that this bill has been discussed and debated, it's clear that an overwhelming percentage of the American people, Democrats, independents, our Republican friends, have made it clear, the people out there, made it clear they strongly support the American Rescue Plan. Yesterday, with the final passage of the plan in the House of Representatives, their voices were heard and reflected in everything we have in this bill. And I believe this is, and most people I think do as well, this historic legislation is about rebuilding the backbone of this country and giving people in this nation, working people, middle-class folks, people who built the country, a fighting chance. That's what the essence of it is. And I'm going to have a lot more to say about that tonight and the next couple of days and be able to take your questions. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is sign this bill and make the presentation tonight, and then there's going to be plenty of opportunities. We're going to be on the road, not only talking about what I'm talking about tonight is the impact on the virus and how we're going to end this pandemic, and we're going to talk all the elements of the bill beginning on Friday, Saturday, and through the week. So thank you for being here. Got it. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
There you have it. We'll see if the president takes any of these questions in the Oval Office there. Vice President Kamala Harris at his side signing his landmark bill. Help is on the way for millions of Americans struggling 1 year into this pandemic. Of course, this is also a major victory for the president early in his administration. 51 days in now, the bill includes $1,400 checks for most Americans. It extends jobless benefits through the summer. They were set to run out. It also lowers the cost of health insurance for those relying on Obamacare. There's money for schools, small businesses, for the vaccine effort. We should also note that today's signing comes just hours before the president delivers his first primetime address to the nation. You heard him mention that. It marks 1 year since the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus pandemic around the world. And here in the U.S., of course, the staggering toll. We have lost more than 529,000 Americans to this virus, and we must always remember that. The nation, of course, now asking, what will this next chapter look like? We have 3 vaccines now, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson. The president hinting he will talk about that next chapter in prime time later tonight. I want to bring in our senior White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, watching this with me, this moment of history, the largest relief package since the Great Depression here in this country. This was a major victory for the president. He did this without one Republican vote, either in the House or the Senate, Mary, but he also did it knowing the polling on this right up until the moment he signed this today has been on his side.
And David, that is why it was one of the first things, actually the first thing, the president just mentioned in his remarks there. While not a single Republican, not one, was willing to join him on Capitol Hill in passing this bill, the White House was willing to take that risk because they feel that the American people are behind this bill. We know from the latest polling, 41% of Republicans, according to one poll out this week, do support this bill. And it is a risk for the president, though, in doing this just with Democratic support. Joe Biden came to Washington confident that he could work.
President Joe Biden plans to sign the $1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill this afternoon instead of on Friday. President Biden had originally been scheduled to sign the bill on Friday after it had been reviewed again and printed. But according to the New York Times, Joe Biden and his advisors are aware that low and middle income Americans are desperate for the next round of stimulus checks. So the Biden administration made the decision to move the timeline to this afternoon. President Joe Biden's Chief of Staff Ron Klain wrote in a Twitter post today that the stimulus bill arrived at the White House on Wednesday night and that the president would sign it Thursday because they wanted to move it as fast as possible. So this is awesome news, everyone. Klain added, "We will hold our celebration of the signing on Friday as planned with the congressional leaders." So Joe Biden will now sign the measure in the Oval Office hours before he is set to deliver a primetime televised address on Thursday night, starting off a campaign to inform voters of the benefits that are coming to them through the economic relief package. According to the Biden administration, the campaign will include travel by Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris across several states. They will also hold events that will feature a wide range of cabinet members emphasizing the legislation themes, as well as endorsements from the Republican mayors. President Joe Biden is set to deliver today's address just after 8 p.m. from the East Room of the White House. Yesterday, President Biden said that they plan to talk about what we've been through as a nation this past year. He also added, "But more importantly, I'm going to talk about what comes next. I'm going to launch next phase of the illness response and explain what we will do as a government and what we'll ask the American people to do." After his address tonight, which is expected to run under 20 minutes, the president will headline a weeks-long public relations effort. The White House also announced that he would visit the Philadelphia suburbs next week. This is going to be one of the biggest moments for Joe Biden since his inauguration. I am so glad that the bill will be signed into law before March 14th, since that's when the current extra $300 in weekly unemployment aid is set to expire. Biden's American Rescue Plan ensures that the extra $300 in weekly jobless pay will continue through the end of September 2021. In addition to the $1,400 checks, the bill provides funding for small businesses, offers families with kids a tax break of $3,600 per child, and boosts government spending on testing and contact tracing. The legislation would also send $350 billion to state and local governments and tribal governments for costs incurred up until the end of 2024. The bill also requires that small states get at least the amount they received under the virus legislation that Congress passed last March. Schools will also benefit, with $130 billion in additional funding targeted to schools for students in K through 12th grade. Spending for colleges and universities would be boosted by about $40 billion. A new program for restaurants and bars hurt by the pandemic will receive $28.6 billion. Other measures include help for rental and homeowner assistance and more support to help people pay for health care premiums under the Affordable Care Act. This past Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Americans will start receiving their stimulus checks very soon. Alrighty, everyone, that is the end of the video. I truly hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then comment below. Thank you and have a very, very blessed day.